My name is Pascal Martinez. I am working for the Global Environment Facility as a senior climate change specialist. Actually, it's a very, very important program and very relevant and timely program. It is the biggest program ever of the Global Environment Facility, with more than $300 million of GEF fund and $2.7 billion of co-financing. So it's very huge, 27 countries and so on. The history is quite simple because we all see that we cannot prevent deforestation. Many commitments happened during the last 10, 20 years. And at the end of the day, we are still seeing much deforestation around the world. And why this happened? Because of the need for agriculture. No? Agriculture is responsible for 80% of the deforestation in tropical countries. So we wanted to really to have an impact program. You call it like this, impact program, to really have an impact on the ground with a very big program. So the story is first the fact that we don't succeed to stop deforestation. We know the reason of the deforestation, so we will just focus on the drivers of this deforestation, which is agriculture production for the commodities. So this was the history of this program, which was launched today and which will last around 6-7 years in 27 countries. Oh, it's very simple, because these commodities are those who cause the deforestation. So of course we have the beef, palm oil, soy, which was historic commodities that has already taken into account in previous program of the GEF, but then we added other commodities like coffee, cocoa, maize, wheat, and rice. So 5 more. And with these 8 commodities, we really capture the most important drivers of the deforestation. And the idea is, if we want to have impact, we need to focus on what is the most important. No? Because of course we can work on other commodities or other agriculture production, but we don't want to lose this impact capacity if we are trying to address everything at the same time. So we really choose these commodities because these are those who have the most impact on deforestation. The GEF is the financial mechanism of the Rio Conventions. So our mandate is to support countries to provide environmental benefits along these conventions. No? So biodiversity, climate change, but also land degradation, or the Convention on Desertification. So in this particular case, in this program, as we prevent deforestation, of course, we provide climate change benefits because we prevent carbon to be released in the atmosphere through the deforestation. We also provide biodiversity benefits because as we protect forest, we protect automatically biodiversity. The forest hosts around 80% of the terrestrial biodiversity. So if you protect primary forest in the world, of course you protect biodiversity. And then this program also includes a very important component on restoration. Restoration of forest, restoration of agriculture. So this is the third Convention of Rio on desertification. And why the restoration? Because if you promote restoration, not only you will help producers to produce better and more, but you will also provide environmental benefits, such as you keep the water in the ground, you also have more carbon in the soil, so you have more fertility of the soils. So if you promote the restoration, you have also this impact on the environment, which is significant. So in this program, we really address the 3 Rio Conventions at the same time. It can be seen as quite important resources, and actually it is. It's really important because you think it's very difficult to compare with other initiatives like this with such resources, but it's not enough, sure. We cannot pretend to change how the world is running in terms of deforestation with this amount only. But what is very interesting and innovative in this program, I think that I should highlight, is the fact that this program has been built in a way to create the most possible impact. Why? And why it is innovative? Because normally when you consider a project to improve the agriculture or to try to prevent deforestation, protect the forest, usually you look at the ground, you work at the landscape level. No? And what was very new in this program is to not only to look at the landscape as we used to do, but to look at all the value chain. Because what influence what happens in the ground comes well beyond the ground, beyond the country, very far, sometimes the import market in Europe or in USA. So the idea was to put together all the stakeholders along the value chain to work so that the buyer in Europe, the trader in the US can relate with the origin of the production and then provide incentives to produce better in the ground. So yes, this amount is not enough, but it's very promising in terms of its capacity then to have influence much beyond the program. And for that, we have created a global platform. So the FOLUR Impact Program is 27 countries all around the world that produce communities. But to coordinate the action and promote the exchange of knowledge and good practices, we have this big platform, global platform, which is included in this impact program, which will allow then, I think, promote the results beyond the boundaries of this project itself. So this is why, okay, it's not enough, but we have created the conditions that we can hope to get more than if we were only considering these countries. And this is the essence of this, what we call this impact program.